Hey, this your girl, msyelladiva. I am bringing you another episode of, no, matter of fact, I'm bringing you a new season of the Braxtons. Season 2, episode 1, the new hustles and old wounds, okay? New hustles and old wounds, okay? If you are new here, welcome, welcome, okay? This is the Diva Nation. We do reviews here, okay? All right. We are all family, all right? And if you're returning, this is your crazy cousin, msyelladiva. Okay? Welcome back, child. Welcome back, okay? Give me a thumbs up, like and share, and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. Now, listen. Last season of the Braxtons, I thought to myself, I don't think I want to review the Braxtons anymore because they kind of like real dysfunctional. That's first and foremost. But then it was like a depressed season because they talking to little Kevin, quote unquote scratchy. Okay, because that's how what's her name said that's the name that Tawanda gave him. So I was just like this, and then he falling out, he having seizures and stuff, and it was just real depressing. They talking about how Tracy wanted, what she wanted. She wanted them to continue with the show and everything like that. It was just real depressing. Okay. And I was just like, I don't think I want to do this. Okay. But I'm going to do this. Okay. So bear with me. Okay. Hey, how you doing? Okay. That's my sign. That's my sign. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay. Anyway. So the episode begins 3 weeks later. The episode begins 3 weeks later with the sisters all meeting up to have a meeting at a restaurant. To talk about Ashley doing Tamar's podcast. Okay. So, so with Tamar and Tony get into it, and she was just Tony was like, you working with a heavyweight. I don't know. It was all kinds of craziness. I saw Trina's hair get pulled back. Okay. I don't know what happened. Okay. So, they cut. And so then they say 3 weeks earlier. Okay. So we got to wait 3 weeks, or I don't know how many episodes. It's probably about 10 episodes. So to get to this scene. Okay. Anyway, so 3 weeks earlier, Tamar is meeting Ashley at a restaurant. And Ashley is living abroad. She's living in the UK, Spain, and all that other stuff. Because, she don't like this country. I don't blame you, baby. I don't blame you at all. Okay? Can you call me so I can move with you? Okay? Can you call me? So... and Ashley looked just like Tawanda. Okay, them jeans is strong, honey. She looked just like Tawanda. Anyway, Tamar asked Ashley, was she gonna move back? She she said, "Hell no, she said, "Hell no." She was like, "Mm-mm." She said she ain't coming back. I don't blame you, because it's even worse now. So don't come back, baby. Matter of fact, give me a call so I can move with you. Anyway, so Ashley did come back because her younger sister had passed. And Tamar said they don't even know what happened. She said she just went out with her girlfriends and stuff, and then she passed away. I was just like, what in the world happened there? What in the world? I don't know. She was like, something went awry. I was like, wait a minute. What happened? You know how that one girl that went she had a sleepover and it was like a bunch of white ladies and it was only the black girl and then all of a sudden she died. I just want to know what happened. I don't know who did she go out with? You know, was it a drug overdose? Did somebody smother her? I don't know. I have no idea, and that's probably not for me to know. But Jesus, maybe she ain't telling. Maybe she ain't telling. Anyway, meanwhile, Trina is inviting what's that child name? Tawanda over to her basement. I'm glad y'all got a kitchen in that basement because y'all do her stuff online in that little small kitchen. They cooking and that kitchen upstairs is small, but that kitchen downstairs is real nice. So I'm glad you invited her to that kitchen because that kitchen upstairs is small. And I was just like, y'all may need to redo this, honey, because the house is beautiful, but y'all may need to redo this kitchen. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. She inviting her to her basement. She trying to make some kind of espresso martinis, okay, with a contraption, some machine that she has never used before, okay. But she trying to make some espresso martinis, okay? And then Tawana come down. So she got a shirt that says girlfriend, fiance, then wifey. So the girlfriend is crossed out, the fiance is crossed out, and now it say wifey. But because every 5 minutes she say I'm engaged. So you a fiance, so you need to not cross out the fiance. Okay, because you're not wifey yet. You are fiance. So I don't know why your shirt say fiance crossed out, but it's fine. She said, Tawanda said, she said she engaged like at least 5 times before, when she came downstairs. Okay, when she came downstairs, she was like, I'm engaged, I'm engaged, I'm engaged, I'm engaged. So it's fine, honey. You be engaged. She said, but Tawanda said she never had a wedding. She said, so she's happy that she had a wedding because, she's been married before, but I guess they went to the courthouse. I don't know. So, like I said, Trina don't know what she doing with the slushy machine or whatever. So the chocolate martinis spilled on the floor. And I guess, shout out to Big Mama's espresso martinis. I guess that's one of their cousins. So I give her a little shout out about the Big Mama's espresso martini. Okay. Anyway, but apparently Trina's husband, now I don't know, it ain't Vaughn, the recent husband. So it's either Gabe or it was her first husband because she had a first husband. Apparently that who was so I don't know who it was. Was it Gabe or was it the first husband? That's who was sending inappropriate texts to Ashley. And so Trina was like, I know this is Ashley's opportunity to tell her side of the story. She said, but she also doesn't think about the repercussions of telling her side of the story. She said, but Trina was like, but I'm not trying to victimize the victim. And I get it. I get it, Trina. I get it. I get it. And so she was like, but Tawanda was like, well, you a victim too. She was like, cause you didn't do anything. But I remember that the niece said that Trina didn't speak to her after she found out. That's what I thought I heard. Let me know if that's what she said. Okay, comment below. Let me know if that's what she said because I thought she said that that the whoever the auntie was didn't speak to her. Now if that's Sorry, I had a little glitch. Okay. Anyway, we're still talking about Trina. Like I said, if that's the case, then yeah, you were part of the problem if you didn't speak to her and obviously didn't believe her. Okay. Yeah, you were part of the problem, but we don't know. You know, that's her word against your word. I don't know. But anyway, but but Trina says she got bullied on social media. She was just like, she got bullied. And then she starts to cry. Because they show a lot of what people said about Trina, you know, talking about she not a good auntie and all the other stuff. But I don't know what it probably was Gabe. God rest his soul. It probably was Gabe, but it could be her first husband. I don't really know. Okay, somebody tell me if it was Gabe or not. God rest his soul. I don't know. Okay, but Trina said she got bullied. She was like, you know, so she said she was out the country, so she didn't suffer the repercussions. I don't know. Social media everywhere. Okay, so she may have been getting bullied on social media as well. Now, you know, people know you, you know, so you may have been getting bullied outside of social media, but, you know, she may have been getting bullied on social media. I don't know. I have no idea. So Tawanda was like, it's important for you to acknowledge your feelings and not suppress them. Just, you need to acknowledge them. You got to release them, she said, and you got a new husband. So she was like, so, you know, so you got a new husband? And she said, and I'm engaged. And then Trina starts to laugh. And I was just like, oh, that's cute. That's cute. Because she was like, because I'm engaged. Okay. So they go back to Tamar in the restaurant with Ashley. Tamar said strangers are not going to understand. They may identify, but they're not going to understand. And Ashley was like, I didn't expect anybody's support. I said, oh, that's not good. And so then Tamar in the confessional, she said, well, when I cried out for help, my family turned their backs on me. So that's why I'm helping Ashley. And I just want to know what happened in your childhood, or when did you cry out for help? Did you cry out for help in your childhood? Did you cry out for help in your 20s, 30s, 40s? When did you cry out for help? And your family didn't ignored you. I need to know those facts. Okay. When did you cry out for help? You know. Now, did you cry out for help and you kept crying out for help? I don't know. Because Tamar, listen, I love you because you Pisces. Okay. We Pisces women. But you seem to be doing shenanigans after shenanigans after shenanigans after shenanigans. Okay. I want to be honest, okay? You are the queen of shenanigans. Okay, so when you needed help, but you had done shenanigans, and then all of a sudden you needed help and your family wasn't there for you because you've been doing shenanigans? Because I don't know. I have no idea. When did you cry out for help? Did you cry out for help? When you were a kid, was somebody touching you, and nobody believed you? What it happened? When did you cry out for help? Okay, I need to know those facts. And did nobody help you? I know your mama helped you. I don't know, child. I don't know. But like I said, Tamar, my Pisces sister, you do shenanigans. and shenanigans after shenanigans after shenanigans. I need for you ma'am, to grow up. Stop doing shenanigans, okay? Stop doing shenanigans, okay? Anyway, um, let's get off of that. So Tawanda, she doing her little acting thing, okay? She got movies, she doing TV shows and everything like that. Good for you, honey. Good for you. We're going to clap it up. She's also doing directing as well, okay? We're going to get... Yeah, we're going to give you some yays too. Good for you. Okay, good for you. All right. So Tamar got her breasts done. They look beautiful. Okay, got her breasts done. Now she wants to get some ass shots as well. Okay, to make her ass a little fuller. Okay, so she can have tits and ass. Okay. All right, do your thing. Do your thing. What I want to know is, come here, Tamar. Why is all your entourage men? Okay, I don't know. Since we saw you, you graced our screen. I don't know, in like 2010 or something like that. Okay, since you graced our screen, your entourage has always been men. Gay men, straight men, light skin, dark skin, short, tall, fat, skinny. It don't matter. All men. Okay? You can't get no females in your entourage, or you just don't like females. I don't know. Okay? Tell me. Come on, tell me what it is. So, she getting her ass shot from a nurse practitioner. Sweet Pea, I think her name was Grimes. Call me if you need a nurse to help you with your ass shots, okay? Because I'm trying to get out of bedside nursing. Okay, so call me if you need some ass shots. Then I probably don't. I won't need to retire at 62. Moving on. Moving on. So Tamar, once she see all of these syringes and stuff like that, she was like, it's a blunt needle. And I was thinking to myself, I need to know how these ass shots is taking place if it's a blunt needle. Because if it's a blunt needle, it's not going to go through the skin. See, I'm a nurse, so never mind. Okay, so she said it's a blunt needle, and it also has some lidocaine or something like that to numb the area. Okay, but she got to get she said it's about 30 shots on the table that she got to get in her ass. So then she go wash her hands, and then she leave, and then she come back. Cause she gotta get her ass shots, and she got her ass shots. She was sucking on oxygen and singing, "Ooh!" Right, during her ass shots. Hey, do your thing, girl. She got them. That's all that really matters. Trina meets up with Mama E. Trina also, she's selling real estate. Good for her. Okay. I'm glad they got little side hustles. Okay. So Tawanda, so she throwing Tawanda a bachelorette party in Tulum, Mexico. All right. So she says she deserves it because she never had a wedding. So she is going to throw her bachelorette party in Tulum, Mexico. So we move over to Los Angeles. Tony's still doing her residency in Vegas with Cedric the Entertainer. The Love and Laughter. I would like to go out there and see it, okay, but the funds ain't funding right now. Okay, they will be funding, but right now the funds are not funding, so we will not be going. But we are always claiming the funds being funding. Anyway. So she's still having health issues as well, but her manager is set up a meeting with Robin. She's somebody who pitches TV shows for networks. So Tony wants to move from music to TV, and so she said, I'm not giving up music, but I want to expand. So she wants to do TV shows. So she wants to pitch TV shows. She pitched some show called Alimony, and it's about women who are paying alimony to their husbands. And she said, because I am one, I do pay alimony to my husband. So I don't, how long you got to pay alimony till they die, or is it just certain amount of time that you got to pay alimony to him? I don't know. I don't know how that works. That'd be terrible for me. That's why I ain't getting married. Anyway, and so then Robin asked, she said, well, you want to be scripted or unscripted? She was like, I want to do a combination. And so then she pitched another show where the artist had been canceled, and nobody wants to see them and everything like that, and so they go to Vegas, and then they have the shows, the lookalike shows. So she is trying to get promoted, doing promoting her lookalike, and that's her. But also, it's a drag lookalike show. So then she got to learn how to be a man and stuff like that. That sounds like it's very interesting, Tony. I'm with it. That sounds good to me too. Okay. But she said that sounds good. She said you gotta write it up, and then you gotta pitch it to these people and all the other stuff. So Tony, go for it, girl. I believe you can do it, okay? So then the end of the episode, Tamar is backstage at her podcast. They're praying. Her co-hosts, the makeup people, the assistants, and Ashley and everything, praying before they go out here and do this podcast. So Tamar gets on the stage. She introduces Ashley. She come out, and it's to be continued. Okay, so that is the end. Okay, and it's to be continued. Okay, so give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.